Greetings, North Cobb Christian School community. Just wanted to shoot a quick video and update you on some exciting things going on. It's hard to believe we're just a couple weeks away from spring term. For our upper school students, we'll have lots of opportunities in a couple of international countries, as well as here in the southeast part of the United States to serve others. And we hope that's a blessing for our students as well as for all those that will be served. We're just grateful to have had a good start to our second semester. Grateful to be on campus during this COVID year. Hard to believe it's been just about 1 year to the day that things closed down, and we've seen things continue to get better and better. We moved into our new upper school building this semester. Upper school students and faculty are super excited about that. The middle school has been able to relocate into a different part of the main building. They're really enjoying their new community, and a lot of relocation that will occur this summer with our lower school. Additional parking, it's helped our car line, our parking, so just really appreciate all those that supported the His Plan Our Time capital campaign for phase 1 of our upper school building. Just appreciate so much your faithfulness and your commitment to the mission that God has given us. We've had a great spiritual emphasis week earlier this semester. Heard from some great speakers as they challenged the middle school and upper school students, as well as the faculty and staff in our spiritual journey. And as we do look to next year with COVID, we are beginning to discuss if there'll be any protocols going into August and what we'll do with virtual options and mask wearing and all those kind of things. So stay tuned in the next couple weeks, next month or so, as we'll roll out what I might call Welcome Home Lite, L-I-T-E, which will be much less cumbersome than this year, but we are discussing those things and are readying our plan for the fall of 2021. Re-enrollment, unbelievable. We're up about 4%, over 100 students from where we were a year ago in re-enrollment. Our new applications are up, new admissions are up. Open house attendance was great this last Saturday. Almost 100 tours since we started the admission season. So just a lot of interest in the good things going on at North Cobb Christian School and into the mission that we have here. Some great things coming up as it relates to activities on campus. We have our musical Hello Dolly. And you can go to the perch at nccs.com, click on shop, and then on tickets, and you can get tickets to Hello Dolly. Be coming up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, here later on in March. And I hope you'll plan to support our theater students, orchestra and band students, and attend one of those performances. You know, going back to re-enrollment, I just want to also remind you that for those of you that participate in the GOAL program, the Georgia Education Expense Credit, we go through an organization called GOAL. That brings in literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to the school every year, money that you would either pay to the state of Georgia or you can defer it and redirect it to North Cobb Christian School. It doesn't cost you anything, just a matter of a 2-page application that Andrea Ferguson can help you with in the admissions office. That GOAL program is so instrumental to all 4 of our buckets: academics, arts, athletics, and student life. Over $800,000 came into our school this year through the GOAL program, and it helps out all of our students and all of our programs and allows us to be generous with our needs-based financial aid. Also want to put a plug in for the golf tournament coming up on April 26th at the Cartersville Country Club. If you're a golfer and want to support our Athletic Booster Club, I hope you'll check into the golf tournament on April 26th, again at Marietta Country Club. And of course, I've already got my outfit picked out for the benefit dinner. It's 80s themed, and that was my prime time of high school, so I hope you'll make plans to join us on May the 8th, going back to the Butterfly Pavilion for our benefit dinner and auction. What a great year we've had with our athletic program. All 10 teams in the fall and winter made our state tournament. Girls basketball made it for the first time. Girls cross country region champions, and our girls volleyball region champions for the first time in GHSA. Congratulations to Nate Watson as a state champion wrestler, and just a lot of good things going on in the athletics for fall and winter, and spring sports are underway. So check out the calendar, and I hope you'll come out and support our athletic teams as we move through the spring season. Take One every Wednesday morning. Great opportunity. We've been doing this for 5+ years now for our faculty and staff to have purposeful professional development. Frankly, this year we've given our faculty a lot of that time just to catch up and keep up with all things COVID, but during this last 90 days of the school year, our new assistant head of school, Chip Houston, is helping our faculty focus on meaningful assessment to gauge student learning. So appreciate so much Chip being on board, and so excited to have him and his wife Allie and their 3 boys as part of our community, and you'll get to learn more about him and get to meet him and get to know him as the months unfold. Chip, along with our principals, has been doing a lot of these learning walks, a couple dozen of them already, where they are walking around and just in the spirit of collegiality. We want to have a faculty and staff, whether it's the assistant head of school or the principals or the faculty, where we're willing to be vulnerable and transparent about what we're doing in our classroom and to offer feedback on what we're doing so we can be the best at making sure learning is occurring and that kids are attaining the skills that they'll need as they move forward in their walk of life. So really want to again welcome Chip Houston to our school. Appreciate him being on board and all the efforts he's already endeavoring in. One little brief announcement about Take One. As you might imagine, there's a lot of child care oversight that has to occur on Take One, and so if you're involved in the Timothy program or you just must have child care, of course you're welcome to be here Wednesday morning. But if it's just a luxury for you and you don't really need to partake in it, we would ask you to not be a part of the child care component of Take One unless it's an absolute necessity for your work schedule or unless your child is plugged into the Timothy program. Also, maybe this is part of COVID, but we've had quite a few tardies and folks arriving to school on time. Our start time every day of the week is 8 o'clock, except on Wednesday it's 9 o'clock. So it's really important as a school to be able to start class on time. So please adjust your schedules accordingly. We know we're coming up on spring forward. You'll adjust your clocks, and let's just all try to make a commitment to making sure the kids are in their classroom ready to go by 8 a.m. every morning, and of course 9 o'clock on Wednesday mornings. Continuing our work with our Unity and Diversity Council, our Council of Parents and key administrators went through what I would call Diversity 101 training earlier this year. We just took our leadership team through that same training facilitated by Dr. Michael Evans, and then we've just also conducted 5 or 6 focus groups with various groups of faculty and staff, lower school, middle school, upper school, arts, counselors, just really looking at how are we doing on the pendulum of exposure to empathy. Are we just exposing kids to things, or are we bringing them to a point where they can be empathetic about all of those that we walk through life with, no matter what the topic of diversity might be? And so that's going to be a marathon versus a sprint, so you'll continue to hear more information about our Unity and Diversity Council. Our main effort is really our curriculum assessment. Dr. Michael Evans is helping us with that, along with many, many staff members and teachers, and so continue to look forward to hearing more about that. We are on the brink of becoming either the first or second school in the country to attain the Guardian Safe School accreditation through our security consultant, Critical Services International, out of the Tampa, Florida area. So stay tuned for more details. That's something we should be able to attain here within the next month. And we look at not only physical security of our faculty and staff and students, but also the emotional security. And it's just been a real joy to be a part of a team that for many years now has endeavored to make sure our campus is as safe as it can be for the welfare of all of our students. Please notice our calendar for the 21-22 school year is online. Those will give you all the big boulders of when school starts, when it ends, all the different breaks. And so I know that's an important document for you to have as you plan your life next year with vacations and breaks and things like that. So more than anything, just wanted to say thank you for being a part of this community. We appreciate so much the partnership. We feel like the home is biblically mandated to be responsible to raise kids, but we're so thankful that there are strategic partners like your local church and North Cobb Christian School, as we want to try to continue to be partners with you to win over the hearts and minds of these kids so they might impact the world for Christ. So God bless. Hope to see you on campus soon as COVID continues to evolve in a good direction. God bless.